let's take a little bit of study and look at some specific activities, effective instructional activities around each of those areas after we read the book. It's called number 150. The reason why this slide is here is it gives me one quick chance to take a drink of coffee, and then I'm going to start talking again. Okay. So, what we just learned is that phonemic awareness is, and we're going to read this aloud together. Ready? Set. Explicit. Okay, that was awful. Let's do it again. Ready? Set.
Explicit and systematic instruction in manipulating phonemes. Focus on one or two phonemes.
Beautiful. So some things we know that work. We're manipulating sounds, right? Identify and manipulate sounds. Blending. Here's blending. I say cut and you say at. And I'll say something else, you'll say at, and I'll say something else, you'll say at, and I'll say something else, you'll say at, right? But. Now put them together.
At.
Jeff.
At. Jazz.
Is that a real word?
No.
No, but it still works, doesn't it? Confabule.
At.
Together?
Confabulate.
Confabulate. Is that a real word? Sounds like Latin, doesn't it? I'm not going to answer that question, but that's a real word. What we're doing is blending, right? And we think about it from a vocabulary. You've got vocabulary because of your content area, right? And we want kids to remember it. Well, we've got that little active piece. And you're sitting down, but you're having to do that call and response. But that's also not only getting them familiar with the terminology in our content areas, but it's also helping them to develop their understanding of the phonemes, the sounds within words. So it's a twofer, as most things are. Because remember, we talked about what is the what we're going to do and the how. And part of the how is we're always integrating. We're integrating instructional activities. We're integrating content. We're never doing one thing at a time. There's not enough time to do one thing at a time. How do you know if you're a pirate? How do you know if you're a pirate? You just... So I say, how do you know if you're a pirate? And then you all go, I didn't say it yet. How do you know if you're a pirate? You're all pirates now. You're branded pirates. Take the word book. Change the to an app. What do you get? Take the word back. Change that into a t. What do you get? Take the word bat, change the but into an Take rat, change the at into ambunctious. There you go. Blending and segmenting, you also did some call and response. Phoneme deletion, take rambunctious, take off the unctuous. That's deletion, phoneme deletion. We're doing two things. We're giving exploration of the content area vocabulary. We're helping kids learn what the individual sounds are so they can begin to manipulate it. Then when we move to reading it, which is phonics, they already know what those words are going to sound like when they read them aloud. Okay? One of the problems with phonics is, lovely in its place. The big problem with phonics, though, is we have a lot of kids who can sound things out that sound really good, but they have no idea what they're talking about. Okay? But we also have a lot of kids that can't even sound them out. Well, they give us the sounds, but it doesn't translate to anything they already know. Right? So they can do sounds, but they don't have any idea what it means. The way we begin that process, though, is through blending, call and response, and phoneme deletion. Now, because our brains are good at patterning, when we are looking at specific word families, I think you called them, when we're looking at word families, we have that one or two target sounds that we're going to repeat. So when I did because, whatever else I did, right? You did at. Okay? What you're learning is that there's this part over here that says at, and here's the different part, so that must be its own sound by itself. Okay? We're creating that pattern, and we're using that pattern to help point out individual sounds within words. Rhyming.
You gave them all.
Everybody's got one, now we are 6. I'm going to ask for just the last words of each line. Just the last words. Ready? And we're going to do them together and we're going to do them out loud. Just the last words. Ready? 1. Begun. 2. New. 3. Me. 4. More. 5. Alive.
6. Clever. 6. Forever.
Oh, it swaps at the end, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a great little poem too. Now, we're going to do the whole poem, all the words, together, and when we get to words that rhyme, either with the word of the next line or the word of the previous, and we just read them out loud, we're going to clap our hands. Ready? Together. When I was 1,
I
just
begun. When I was 2, I was nearly 2.
Stop. Some of you are not clapping. Okay. When I was 1,
I had just begun. When I was 2, I was nearly 2. When I was 3, I was hardly 3. When I was 4, I was not much more. When I was 5, I was just a guy. But now I am 6. I'm as clever as clever. So I think I'll be 6. Now and forever.
that just brings tears to my eyes. So what have we done? We did a little fluency, appropriate pacing, hopefully accurately, right? We also were pointing out words that had particular sounds, so we had some phonemic awareness going in there. And there's one other area that we were using. What was it? We had fluency, we had phonemic awareness, we had to hear the rhyming sounds, and
Oral language?
to an extent, because we had the whole pacing issue, right, which was a part of our, well, no, that would be more fluency. There's one other area. If you are, what's the other area?
Be fun.
It could be phonics because, what are we doing?
Think about word sounds and word parts.
Yes, word sounds, word parts, and we're taking the written symbols, the written words, and we're translating them into oral sounds, which is what phonics is, in a nutshell. We've got 3 things happening there. And everybody participating, if you have it in your own content area, and we do those core reads like that, and we have some kind of a verbal or auditory indicator that tells me, your instructor, that you are in fact participating in some meaningful way, then we force people to read, think, interpret what they are reading. So we're always keeping the focus within the content. And it's a fun little poem too, so that helps. I spot, and this is a fun one. I spot with my little eye something that starts with the sound what?
Water.
Do I see water?
Women.
Wall. What else?
Women.
What is it? Women. Yeah. Watch. I spy with my little eye something that ends with the sound O. Wall, table.
Gullible.
Where do you see that?
Last one. I spy with my little eye something that nobody said angle.
Math teachers?
There's angles and lines back there. I spy with my little eye something that ends with the sound D. Not good.
Candy?
Candy. Yay. All right. We'll do it. We'll do it for posterity. It's maybe a little young for the grouping. Well, kids will probably like it. You'll probably like it. But it's a little young for the content that you're teaching. So I say, I like to eat bread with, and then I'm going to ask for somebody to give me a word. And then we're going to say, I like to eat bread with, okay. I like to eat, and there could be rhyming words. I like to eat bread with, give me a word.
Do they have to run? Or, no, worms.
I like to eat bread with worms. So I say I like to eat bread with, she says worms, and we all say, I like to eat bread with worms. Okay, that's our pattern. So she says words, now I say, I like to eat bread with, and then you can say the whole thing. I like to eat bread with worms. Which is, by the way, not too bad. You read the book, How to Eat Fried Worms? I like to eat bread with liver and, give me a word. Onions. Okay, I like to eat bread with liver and,
Onions.
what's the word that rhymes with onions?
Onions.
I like to eat bread with liver and onions and,
Onions.
what's the word that rhymes with cheese?
Please.
A thing.
Please.
Sneeze? Give me another one.
Please.
Fleas. I like to eat bread with cheese and,
Please.
so we like to eat bread together. We like to eat bread with cheese and fleas. What's a word that rhymes with? There's no rhyme. I was gonna say pickles, but the only I can think of was some tickles, and that I don't want to put that on a sandwich. I like to eat bread with tomatoes. What's a word that rhymes with tomatoes?
Potatoes.
So together we say, I like to eat bread with tomatoes and potatoes. What's a word that rhymes with ketchup? Is there one? What's a word that rhymes with, what's it called? Ham.
Spam.
Spam. Everybody says spam for some reason. So I like to eat bread with ham and
Spam.
we like to eat bread with ham and
and
spam. So we're doing the same. We're identifying sounds within words. We're looking for those rhymes. Who are my English teachers here? Do you writing poetry? Sort of. Rhyming poetry is exceptional for helping students to develop this skill of phonemic awareness. And if we combine it with an oral read or a choral read, even better. All right, this was a little young for the kids that you all are doing. We're gonna skip that. All right, so what are my 6 objects that rhyme? Jar. Guitar.
Star. Bar.
So we got jar, star, guitar, bar, car. Tar. Bingo, gold star from afar.
And bar.
We got bar. Car, guitar, bar, star, jar, and tar. And some people have to say far, but you can't put far into a picture because it's outside the picture. But the arrow points afar. Okay. There once was a, you don't like this one, at least I hope so. There once was a boy who always ate peas. There was nothing he liked as well as these. He'd eat peas for dinner, and peas for lunch, and peas for breakfast he liked oh so much. He'd eat peas with liver, peas with steak, peas with whatever his mother would make. Do we have any rhyming words?
Yes.
You want to hear the rest? And I like peas. Peas are from heaven. Kale. Anybody eat kale here?
Occasionally.
Kale is from the devil. Peas from heaven. Okay. All right. That's phonemic awareness.